There's the question of the night, baby. Is butter a carb? We'll find out tonight as I drink it. Sorry for the delay, guys. We've had a night, and we are a mic away from having music back. It's upstairs. We just didn't install it. It's Jamie Hunter's fault, to be honest. If you guys want to blame anybody tonight, don't blame me. Don't blame my brother. We did go golf, but it was Jamie's request that we went golfing. He said we had to golf. And I'm like, dude, I'm a great front nine golfer. I'm a better back nine drinker. And if you've ever golfed, you know exactly what I'm saying. What do y'all do tonight? Let me know right now. And get your one-on-one guesses in. Butter has zero carbs. Scott in with the first comment. I like it, Scott. Scott, I was a 42 on the front nine and about a 79 on the back nine. But that's mostly because of the shotguns. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you have to have fun, right? This beer is not good, by the way. If you love Evil Genius like I do, it's a great beer company. Love it. Is butter a carb? It's not, but it's also not a good beer. It's not at all. Scott, what you up to tonight, man? Did you go golfing today? Hopefully you didn't see Joker, because I'll be mad if anyone in here says they went to see the Joker. I wanted to do that instead. We would have broke a lot earlier. Get your one-on-one guesses in. I'm going to wait a few minutes. Scott, what'd you do? Josh Long is trying to get me to go to an Apple festival tomorrow. And I think, quote, his thing was, it's cool white girl stuff. Your wife would like it. And I was like, I can't argue with that. Like, I think here's the quote. You should bring Lauren down this way. They're having an apple harvest festival. It's full of all kinds of basic white girl shit. She'd love it. And I didn't even argue. I was like, he's right. So I sent it to my wife. I haven't heard back. We'll see what she says. Back nine is for feeling fine. It really was. Here's the thing that pisses me off. So we pay for 9 holes. And if we're having a good time, we'll play 10 and 11. As like if we're like tied, we'll play overtime holes. But if we go 18, then we go back and like they say this is cool. They tell us it's like if you go an extra hole or two, whatever. They're like just if you go 18, pay. So we paid for 18 today, but this is why. I had my brother beat by 6 strokes going into 8. It was 5 going into 9, and 9 is a par 3. And here's what I hate about par 3s. It is the only tiered green in the entire course. Chip it up perfectly off the tee. I do a little low tee, 9, right on the green, but it is so leveled that if you putt it, it doesn't matter how soft you putt it, it goes off. So my brother tricks me into this whole, well, let's go for 11 holes. I'm up 2 going into 10. Well, it turned into a shit show after that. We don't do regular golf. We do, I know, par 3 on the 9. I told my brother this, Jamie. I said, I'm done playing this hole. We can either play it for fun or we can skip it, but I will not count it as part of because it's every single time. It's either him or me that's pissed about it. And like he'll throw it in my face or I'll throw it in his, and I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we playing this hole? It's not even a good par 3. They have really good par 3s at this course. There are some very good par 3s. And on the night, it's this par 3 it's this. It's this, this, and this. And if you putt and it goes down. And I had a perfect fucking green shot. Landed on the green. Up 4. I don't even want to get into it. It got into my head. It did. And to be honest, then I let him be like, well, let's just play 2 more. I'm like, fine, I'm up 2 still. Wow. It got the best of me. He did. It did. And it goes to show you, like, golf, like baseball, is psychological as much as it is physical. And I will tell you this. Nah, Corey, I had a beer. We're just randoming pools now. I had a beer. It's called Is Butter a Carb? It's an Oktoberfest. It's a pretzel Oktoberfest. It kind of tastes like what you would think if you dipped your cup in the river and then started to drink it, but put like some pretzels into it. So you're like you like see river water and you dip it in. You're like, oh, this is river water, but I'm gonna throw some pretzels in it. And I'm not hating on Evil Genius because Evil Geniuses make some great like it's like Stacy's mom and the dude like Evil Genius names are great, but their beer is also good. They like usually stand by their beer. Like it's not a what's the word for it? It's not like one of those things where it's just like the names of the beer. It's usually pretty good. Oh, my brother is, dude, mentally, he's physically good at things like basketball, golf, but mentally, he's a whole mess with you, dude. He's like the Matrix in my head. It's not good. My brother's too smart for me. And it's literally why when my son Paxton comes to me and he's like, Cohen's picking on me. And I'm like, tell me more. And he'll tell me, I'm like, yeah, well, get used to it. You're going to live with this the rest of your life because he's Matt. He's my uncle. He's your Uncle Matt. But it is what it is. You know what? That's good. We need that. We need to be tested not only physically, but mentally. And at this point, the physicality's gone. Look at me. I'm about 80 pounds overweight, yeah, more like 50 or 60, but still. And I will tell you this is why we played 18 today. Is a hot dog a sandwich? That sounds like something they would call it. I can look them up then, Corey. We'll look them up. Well, Scott, here's what happened. What had happened was it's probably my fault. I started shotgunning beers. I was up 6 strokes going into 8. We were only playing 9. And then the conversation happens. Are we only playing 9? I'm like, you tell me, man, what are we doing? And the decision doesn't happen until 9 ever. He's like, I think we said 11. And I was like, well, that's cool. Is that what it is? He's like, we can go 12. I was like, no, pick a number. And then I'm the asshole because I'm like, oh, well, you didn't say what we were playing. My brother is much smarter than me. There's no argument there. All right, so Evil Genius beer names. Are you guys ready? And we're gonna rip, and we don't have a lot, but we are gonna do some games. And what I mean by games is I'm gonna go over what you guys picked so far on the chart. Evil Genius beer names, not Evil Genius. All right, so we have work sucks. I know. Hashtag adulting. Stacy's mom. Here, let me bring you over. All right, so we have work sucks. I know. That is a Citra IPA. Hashtag adulting, which is a guava IPA. Stacy's mom. That's a good beer. There's no crying in baseball. Hazy mango IPA. Purple monkey dishwasher. Chocolate peanut butter porter. Solid beer. That is year round. Here's the seasonal. Brr, it's cold in here. Hair of the dog. That's a pink lemonade ale. A little citrus, a little stitious. Not a lot, not superstitious, just a little stitious. I'm gonna head out. Hashtag sorry, hashtag not sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. I said what I said. A key lime margarita sour. Love is love. Challenge accepted, and is butter a carb? Trick or treat. We've had this. Very good. Num 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 num. Santa, I know him. And playoffs. They have this. This is out right now. I should have grabbed some of that. I didn't realize what it was. It is a hazy orange creamsicle. And then every beer name ever. Look at this. They do it like Star Wars. Din, 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 din. Stupid sexy Flanders. Wilson! Dude, this is a very good, well done web page. Murder Dirter. Like and subscribe part 2. Holy shnikes. Konami code. That's up, up, down, down, left, right, AB. You son of a bitch. I'm in. Be a grown up, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Gifts and words, Andy Dwyer, surprise face. You see it. Zaddy Shark. QR, what you drank. Dude, they crush it on the names. It's Brittany Bitch. Ew, David. That's a Hell's Lager from Schitt's Creek. Ooh, David. The gang gets quarantined, a little Always Sunny reference. How do they have to pay rights for that? Or is it just like they're like play dumb? Like it's just the name of the beer? Naughty or nice. Thank you, veterans. Daddy Shark doo 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 doo. The gang turns 8. I was today years old. Cool story, bro. Pick me, love me, choose me. Was there one that we've been trying to reach you about your car's warranty? Dude, I could do this all day. Like this, shut up, Meg. That's one. Shut up, Meg. I've had that one actually. Huge ass, Hugh space JSS, JASS, huge ass. As you wish. Kill it with fire. Picture it didn't happen. I'm not crying, you're crying. Do you even lift, bro? Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Dude, they kill it. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna open cards. I won't hold you captive with beer names, but my point is the beer names are legit. The beer is legit, except for this one. This tastes like river water with pretzels in it. Are you guys ready to see what you've picked so far? You guys picked the Falcons. You are for the very first time, I think, in the history, you guys have a 100% pick rate. You got the Falcons. I think you're going to get the Texans right because I do think the Texans are going to beat the Bills this week. No, I'm not betting on it. No, I'm not hating on my team. I think Stephon Diggs is going to eat us over the middle. No, that's not a testament to why we shouldn't have traded Stephon Diggs. That was the right move. Our entire linebacker core is shot. We can win. I'm not saying we won't win, but I don't know what the line is, but it should be very heavy favored to the Texans. If the Bills aren't getting 6 points, bet the Texans. Unless you want to go underdog and do upset of the week. But if the Bills beat the Texans, I'm calling it. That will be the upset of the week. Vikes over the Jets you guys took on 9 a.m. We are doing blueberry muffins. It's a traditional Viking dish. My son is doing Viking culture in school, and blueberry muffins somehow fell into that mix. You got the Pats, you got the Bears, you got the Colts, you got the Ravens, you got the Washington Commanders, and the Broncos. No, I think they might be a Evil Genius. I don't even know where it's at. They're just a really fun brewery. I think they have fun with it, Corey. Yeah, it's out of Philadelphia, so 3 hours for me. It's a national brand, but it's fun, dude. They do a great job with their names. Are you guys ready? And by the way, if shot videos come in, I'm not saying I'm not going to give away a paper football, but Jamie and Wes were the only two to send in videos last night when it came down to shots. We did give away a shot glass last night. A shot glass was given away, but I'm just saying if shots come in, we'll talk about it. I'm not going to peer pressure. Oh, Jeff just sent one. Oh, shit. Oh, let me get a game up first, Jeff. You got me all excited. How's everyone doing? What's everyone doing on a Friday night, dude? We used to be so close. Now we're just friends. That would be an Evil Genius beer name. All right, so you guys took the Broncos last. Here we go. Cardinals and Niners. Beer is not a card, by the way. Anybody who said yes, you're a liar. And you Dude, I will say this though. I was at the movies this week to go watch oh, what do we see? The Wild Robot, which is fantastic in 3D, by the way. Cartoon movies are the best in 3D. Transformers 1 in 3D was fantastic. And I'm just saying the visualization of it is fucking gorgeous, dude. And Wild Robot, go if you have a good 3D theater near you, go see the Wild Robot in 3D. If you do a little bit of that, do a little bit of that. If you do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this, that's cool. Do what you do. I don't even care if you do any of that. Just go watch the Wild Robot in 3D. It is fantastic. Awesome. So do that. But here we go. We're going to close that pool. We're going to open up a new one. Jamie, stop it. No one cares about your needs. But I'll try to hurry up for you. So who wins? I'm just kidding. I do love you, man. Jamie did check on. He goes, did you go golfing today? I sent a good picture to Jamie. We got Cardinals or Niners. Who's going to win? Do they got Debo back? Is Debo back? No, Scott. I'll make you timestamp those motherfuckers. It's the butter pull for real. Well, like, so Jeff, we're drinking Evil Genius is butter a card. Is where this all happened. We went through, go back and watch the video. We looked at all their names. Real man of genius. So you're just what are you here for anyhow then? Just to hang out? You love us that much? Cool for you, man. That's neat. You saw how quick Matt was to oh, I will say this. I told my brother what Scott said about him, like him and you going back and forth, and he goes, Scott's a pretty big dude. I bet he can drive that ball far. I said, I bet he can handle his gummies like a champ too. We went very different waves with Scott, but we both said he's a big dude. He can drive far. And I was like, I bet those two gummies don't even hit. Oh, you're in the next one? Yeah, man. That's awesome. Dude, be broke, but be friendly, dude. That's awesome. Who said that? All my broke asses here for hanging out? Dude, I'm all about that life, man. If you can't get in, do what Jamie does. Come guess the one-on-ones, man. I always said you don't have to. Jamie, tell him, man. Speak to him. You don't have to be in the breaks to win $20 credit. You don't. Stephon Diggs going to the Bills. He might be the Bills killer. Stephon Diggs, not numbered. Origins, this is 2022. Scott, I hit my first two pars in a row, which I don't do well with. Like, I don't. I was killing it. My brother was like, you're up six with like on the first six holes. I was crushing it. And I bogeyed the third in a row on the hardest par five on the course. Only because I duffed my second shot. Sauce Gardner, rookie. You're the only one-on-one guess? Hey, by the way, word is there are Caleb Williams and Origins. He's on the checklist. It would be the first set that had him. Now, I don't know if he's in there or not, but apparently he did sign with Panini. This is per Jason over at Three Kings, guys. If you're not at Three Kings, I mean, you're not over there with Jason, what are you doing? Check in with Jason over at Three Kings. He's always got good stuff going. He's the man. He's the reason we're here. Woo! Look at that. Malik Willis. It's going to go to the Titans. Sorry, Green Bay. But Michael Thompson, number 2, with that nasty, nasty swatch. Oh, man. Is butter a carb? Let's find out. Nope. Carb free. Carb free, baby. James sent a video. Jeff sent a video. That is a nasty swatch. Malik Willis. How many games can... They won, though, didn't they? They pulled it off. If he would have lost, there would have been a story. There would have been a conversation being had. If Devontae Adams goes to the Raven, it's ridiculous. Let me tell you why that would be ridiculous, Don. Because right now they're averaging 15 passes a game in that area. I don't know if that's the exact number. They don't need him. They don't need him. If he goes to the Chiefs or the Bills, stop. It's over. One of those teams is winning. This is 2 out of 5, by the way. No, if he goes to, if Devontae Adams goes to the Chiefs or the Bills, it's over. Devonta Smith out of 50 going out to the Philadelphia Eagles. It's out of 5. What is his jersey number? It could be an eBay 101. What's his jersey number? Out of 2 tit. If it would have been the tit card, if that would have been the tit card, that would have been the tits. All right, so Jamie, can I ask why? Because I've been wondering why he's not on the Chiefs right now. Why is he not? Because let me tell you, his contractual situation is this: he's owed like 16 million this year, and then he's not guaranteed anything the next 2. They can just drop him. They can renegotiate. They can just drop him non-guaranteed for the next 2 years. It's like a perfect situation. Matthew Stafford out of 299 going to the Rams, unless he can play defense. Yeah, I mean, the Bills can't afford him. Andy Reid? Oh, divisional rival. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. I mean, listen, if the Chiefs offer a first rounder, it's happening. Understand that. Because they're positioning him around a third round pick. Now the Jets, I mean that I think that's what he's doing, Corey. I honestly do think that's what he's doing. Matt Corral, it will go to Carolina on card. And guys, we have a redemption. Get your redemption guesses in. You know how it works. $5 credit. Go ahead, get it in. And thank you guys for hanging out. It's good to hang out today. I do apologize for a bit of a delay. But sometimes it's better to wait. All day long, my favorite part of when I woke up this morning, I messaged Jason first thing in the morning. I said, I had so much fun last night with my group. And it's our group. I don't mean to say my group, our group. And I said, we watched a great football game. In my opinion, that Falcons Bucks game last night was the best game of the year. Competitively, and just at the end, the Kurt Thuggin, the wave, all that shit. That was fun. We were breaking. We did live fills for serial numbers. We did live fills for Pack Wars. We pulled a 1 of 1 Raiders card for a Raiders fan. That was awesome. A Brock Bowers 101. That was so much fun. We pulled a Jalen Milrow, which is on TV right now as we speak. Just a fun night. The mix was great too. The mix we did, it was cheap. But I appreciate and guys are sending in videos, which we're gonna look at soon. Rookie jumbo jersey autographs. Here we go. Card 185, Damian Pierce. Is that Houston Texans? Houston Texans, New England Patriots. Why am I confused? Someone help me out so I don't have to look it up. No one guessed it. London, Williams. Someone guessed Williams on 22. Y'all see Rashi Rice? Hold on. Was it Rashi Rice's mom that stole the package? It's Houston, right? Yeah, it's Houston. It goes out to Houston. That's going to be Carl. 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 Dude, Rich, you are not the only one. Apparently, Baker, and you really got to start to question this stuff. And I've talked to the guys who lost the bets, and they're like, no, 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 it was a fluke. And I'm like, cool. I'm glad you're okay with that. But apparently, in like a lot of multi stat parlays, Baker was the crusher. 200 yards was his over under. Is that my understanding? 200 yards? He didn't hit it? Dude got me a ton of points in my QB heavy league. I don't know, man. conspiracy theory me. Call me that. I'm cool with that. But like there are times I'm like, first half, second half, different story. Look at this. We got videos. Hold on.
Battery 90%.
You got the year wrong twice. That's funny.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, Blaze.
Oh, look at that. The R2D2. What lid you go with? Blue or white? Dude, that blue lid is legit. Yes, see? Yes. I love these. Is it good now?
Fuck everyone.
Hello? Dude, it's not picking up any of that. Why is it not? Dude, that's the thing. It's not picking up anything. We might hold it up. Hold on. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. All right, try this.
Everyone. Is everybody doing tonight? Stay forward. It's 12.
Can you hear that?
Young Ted.
Sounds bad. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. So listen.
I thought I'd go up to 34.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. He said that. All right, wait, time out. So can you guys hear me good right now? Because I'm gonna do something before the next break. It is. It's what it's doing, Zach. Honest to God. So listen, my new microphone's here, but I didn't set it up yet. So can you guys hear me right now? There's no filter on it. Dude, that's what I'm saying. There's no filter. All right, you guys can hear me? So here's what we're going to do. The chef from the Muppets. That's what it sounds like. Dude, how? We had the same mic for like 7 years. That's crazy, dude. We had the same mic for 7 years, and all of a sudden, it started only doing this on the. It's something with this OBS thing. So listen, here's what we're gonna do. Save the videos, keep sending them. I'm gonna do a huge bonus if you send a video. I promise. I'm gonna make it worth your while. We're gonna finish this break. In between this and the next break, I'm gonna post some like serial numbers or like pack wars or something, so you guys can fill that up. I'm gonna hook up the new mic, but Jeff sent a video. I'm just so you guys know I'm honoring the videos. Jeff, James, and Richard all sent a video. So James Eisman, we're gonna watch yours. Stay tuned. We're gonna watch it. And Richard Myler sent a video. We're gonna watch them. You guys are on my list for the giveaway. There has to be, right? So with the new computer, when I did it, the whole mic fucked up. Jeff is glitching. All right, so let's open 2024 Origins. And then bear with me, guys. I understand this is part of the process of a new break room. Everything, honestly, is the camera better, though? You guys have said for a long time that glare was an issue. Have we fixed that a little bit? You guys like the look of the cards more? I do feel like they look good. Maybe I can talk while he's talking. I've tried that with my wife. She doesn't like that. So I'm going to assume Jeff won't like it either. They generally don't like if you talk while they're talking. At least that's what my wife says. Do not talk while I'm talking. I said that as a teacher too, so it's cool. I just live with one. Bear with me, guys, and then come back, honestly. And we are still in the trial stage of all this stuff, all this new room and everything. It sucks. You know, that's why you avoid doing this stuff. Ooh, Jacoby Brissett. You scoundrel. He looks like he is in the Commanders uni, but it is a New England Patriots Jacoby Brissett out of 149. Come on, man. You're going to do all this work and not Photoshop him into a Patriots uni? Come on, dude. Just give him the Patriots uni. Are we that lazy? Jeff, that's why I'm friends with you, man. You're supposed to be helping me out. Jaheim Bell, that is a Patriot out of 99. Jeff, it's your fault. It's your video that's not working. You're supposed to be the technical dude. Mike Williams for the Jets, but in the Chargers uni. It does go to the Jets. Cards look great, dude. So listen, two things I love, two products have come out so far this year. Luminance and Origins, where they've really lightened them up. And this has always been my complaint. That's the NT look, right? Have you seen Luminance? The nicest product in a long time, in my opinion, low end. Jeff, I might take you up on that sooner than later. Maybe even just to pack my bags and move with you. I don't know. Brock Bowers. Here we go. Let me cover this up. Brock Bowers, rookie for the Raiders. Going out to Don Wiley. Don, you in here, man? Don picking up to-go containers at Epcot, Canada. What was it, grits? Camera does look better, though, right? Here we go. No gold? What happened to gold? Anthony Gold. That's an Office reference. Out of 75 for the Colts. Christian Brown. No gold? What happened to gold? Out of 75. Dude, don't do that to Luminance. Stadium Club is no. Luminance is nicer than Stadium Club. And I like Stadium Club. The only comparison I'll make, Scott, is that one of the things I love about Stadium Club, and I'm going to do a positive thing, both sets do great action shots. But Luminance has a very much cleaner look to it than Stadium Club does. Stadium Club has that like Topps chrome but toned down vibe. But I will say, as far as action shots go, Scott, I will agree with you. And Blake Corum. Tough to be behind a guy that has scored 17 games straight. Yeah, Scott, picture-wise, it is. It is. Australia's making their own version of The Office. I just want more Office. They stopped making that though, didn't they? Are they still making Stadium Club Chrome? I think they quit that. It was a great product. But once Fanatics took over, that was one of the lines they nixed, man. They couldn't monetize that enough. Oh shit! Who's got the Bears? Jesse out of 99, 83. That's my birth year. Rome Odunze, red ink. Boom, baby. Let's mag that bad boy up. They used to, Scott, not when Fanatics took over. That's a fucking baller card. Odunze. And now that Neighbors is out, Odunze's got the chance to go Rookie of the Year status. If Caleb Williams could throw a fucking ball, he can't, but whatever. This dude is good. He's better than Caleb Williams positionally. I know, Bears fans, jump on my ass. I don't give a shit. Y'all wish you drafted Jaden Daniels. Don't at me. Don't fucking do it. You know you believe it. Y'all wish you would have drafted the best QB. And you know what? I remember on draft night them saying the right pick here would be Jaden Daniels, but it's hard to say no to Caleb Williams. Well, that statement right there goes to show you stop doing the right thing to do. Harrison Jr., if it's a wide receiver, I'm not going to argue that. I like watching him. Neighbors has proved he is great. No, that's the exact opposite, man, because he's elusive. Neighbors is the best. It's not even close. If you watch the Neighbors game where he got knocked out with a concussion, dude, what do you have, 11 catches up to that point? Oh, Scott, barring injury, I would say it's Neighbors. But right now, because Neighbors is out and Harrison has stayed healthy, I'm going Harrison. Let's not forget Harrison's first week, which was a dud. So is Fields elusive? Well, he's also what, 3-1 with the Steelers. Pete thought it was a Scott. I'll stay out of that conversation. What I will do is this, because I want to come back, and please, guys, don't go anywhere. It's 11:42, which means in 18 minutes, I'm going to start taking shots with you guys. So please come back. I know a lot of you guys are around too. I'm going to try to make this quick, and I'm going to set up the new mic too. What I'm going to do right now is recap these hits, and I'm going to try to set up the new mic, get you guys back for the shot videos, and I'm going to hang out with you guys. Might as well top load this. So don't go anywhere. Please hang out with me. Daniels is 86% completion. It's disgusting. Listen, missing a week matters, in my opinion. I think you can't miss a ton of games. And I know it doesn't matter to some of the voting committee. I mean, it is we talked about this last night, real quick before I recap. We said MVP has become a quarterback award. And according to the odds right now, it's not just a quarterback award, it is a team record award. And I'll refer back to last year when Lamar Jackson won it, when I believe there were about 4 or 5 other people ahead of him. It's not a hate on Lamar. I think Lamar is a scary quarterback to play against. But his record of his team was so good, they gave it to him. Right now, the current odds of MVP are Patrick Mahomes, number 1. His stats are not good this year. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. I'm not going to argue it. But his team is 4-0. He's the favorite. Bullshit. I'm not buying into that nonsense. Josh Allen is number 2. His team is 3-1. And I believe right now Lamar Jackson should be ahead of Josh Allen. Right now, and I hate that I'm saying this, Lamar Jackson should be the favorite for MVP. He's averaging 80-some rushing yards a game. They're 2-2, should be 3-1. This of all years, Lamar should be the favorite. But it seems to be it's a quarterback first, then record second. And we're not even talking about Jaden Daniels. What, because he's a rookie? it really should be Jaden Daniels for MVP if you're talking about most valuable player. Washington would be nothing without Jaden Daniels. He is probably MVP of the league right now. And Don, I love that you say that. I appreciate it, but it ain't true. Because if Allen was MVP, we would have beat the Ravens. You can't lose to the Ravens in a game like that and be MVP. And I know it was partially defense, but the offense was subpar. Allen needs to win games like that to be MVP. No, he didn't have a turnover. He's still doing his thing. But you can't be the MVP and then lose to Lamar that way. I just disagree with it. And I think I'm with James. And why is Darnold and Baker, maybe after last night, maybe not so much Baker, but why is Darnold not in the conversation of the top three? It's silly, dude. We'll come back to this. We'll talk more, dude. Get me going with some shots. I have some thoughts, dude. Stephon Diggs, Brock Bowers. We pulled his 101 last night. Mike Williams, that goes out to the Jets. We got Jaheim Bell for the Pats, and for the Pats, Jacoby Brissett out of 149, Stafford out of 299, Devonta Smith out of 50. We got the sauce, better than Garrett Wilson. Blake Corum going out to the LA Rams. There we go, Matt Menser, you got it. Kyron Williams, did I hear this right? 17 games straight with a touchdown. You want to talk consistency? Outside of that, Buffalo Bills, before this week against the Ravens, have not lost a game by more than 6 points. Kyron Williams, the second most impressive record there. Matt Corral for the Carolina Panthers, Peter Burris. Yeah, that's the problem, man. At what point does like Burrow start to be like, I want to be moved? Stop worrying about paying Chase. Maybe like start trading Burrow and that franchise is really questionable in their decisions. But we'll get to that in the next break. Anthony Gold for the Colts, Christian Brown. I love that you guys. Now we're talking. This is the chatter I want to hear. This patch is awesome. Out of 5, the tip patch. Tennessee Titans, Michael Thompson, number 2, in on it. Let's go. For Houston, Damian Pierce going out to the Texans. Going to be Carl. Or no. For her to Seattle. You really would get rid of Geno right now? And we got to sticker this bad boy up. Roma Dunze going out to the Chicago Bears. Let's sticker this mofo. Come on, Geno's that dude. Why are you hating on Geno? Listen, Geno was the guy I didn't mention in the break the other night. When we talked about Sam Darnold, we talked about Baker, and I was like, there's another one, and it's Geno Smith. And maybe Malik Willis to a point, but here's the deal. There is a point where organizations are to blame and not quarterbacks. Geno Smith was failed by organizations. He didn't fail them, they failed him. Same thing with Baker, same thing with Darnold. I mean, maybe Zach Wilson. At what point is Zach Wilson the same thing? James, I really hope that's true for you. I hope it's true for Josh Allen. But there is a point where I think players get annoyed. They get annoyed with ownership. They get annoyed, because like it is a different. I think Ben Roethlisberger might be the last quarterback we see to retire with his team and never leave. Is he the last one? Brady went to the Bucs. And did who retired first, Manning or Roethlisberger? And I mean Eli. I think Eli went before Ben, right? Eli never left, and I don't think Ben did. Ben's not a first ballot. Manning retired first. So I do think Ben Roethlisberger will be the last quarterback you see to play 10 plus years and retire with his team. I don't think it'll be Josh Allen. Pick a team, Jamie. Yeah. I'm so glad you guys are giving Jamie hell. Jamie, I love you for a lot of reasons, but you know how I feel about team jumpers here, man. I don't love it. I'm not gonna agree with it. You have jumped teams, and it's one of the faux pas I hate, man. And I'm glad Scott's calling you out. And again, it's not a end all be all. Like it's not like you're getting removed from the group for it, but it is the sharpest slap in the face of a fan I think you can do. Seahawks and Jags. It's going to be Marcus and Greg. And I'll tell you this. This is why you can't. If you would have done it, if they named Fields in week 1, I would have kind of been like, all right, that's cool. It's because Fields is a quarterback. But you waited until they were 3-0 to say some shit. I have an issue with that. Don't wait till they're 3-0. You know, like you're my Uncle Ray. My Uncle Ray left the Bills the year they like Nathan Peterman started. We're gonna do a football here. He chose Steelers. I would hope. Listen, this is where it hurts, Scott. This is where it hurts because I spent a lot of money. The most expensive tickets I've bought were Steelers Seahawks tickets in Pittsburgh because I wanted Jamie to sit front row for a Steelers game. He flew across the country, bought the bull fucking front row Steelers tickets against the Hawks. You know who he watched play? He watched Geno Smith play, which is wild. Who was it? Who was it for the Steelers then? It was Geno Smith because Russell Wilson set. It's funny. Russell Wilson set for the Hawks. Who did we see? Was it? It wasn't Ben, right? It's the New York Giants. No. It ain't even about that, Jamie. It's about the fact that you're jumping and going back. So who quarterback for the Steelers was? It wasn't Ben then. Who was the quarterback for the Who was the quarterback for the Steelers? New York Giants. It was a weird time. Michael Shaquin. You got a paper football. Was it? No, it wasn't Mason. We didn't see Mason. It was better than that. I picked that game because I wanted to see. Russ was hurt, so we saw Geno play. But who was the quarterback for the Steelers? Who was quarterbacking for the Steelers at that point? It was definitely not. Was it Mason? He did, but it wasn't then. I know that I won a lot of. I won $250 on Najee Harris that night. You got the Seahawks. Speaking of the Hawks, no, it was like Jamie. Do you remember? Was it Ben? I think it was. It was his last year. It was Ben Roethlisberger, and he was not good. He was not good at all. Bobby Brister. Bobby Brister. Oh, that's awesome. All right, guys, listen. Yeah, it was Ben. Because I was shocked that we saw him his last year. He retired after that. Yeah, we saw Ben in his last year. You're right, we did. Al Bundy. See the mountains over there? All right, listen. I would have loved Cordell, or as my pap says, Cordell. All right, guys, 10 minutes. Give me 10. I'm going to set up the new mic. I'll be right back. Love y'all. Seriously, come back.